Hang on tight.
Julie, search and rescue. I know what I saw. He died. Fucking died. That attack destroyed half his torso. There's no walking away from that. But when I found him, he was unconscious but whole. His uniform was destroyed, yes, but his chest was merely bruised. He says the blast just missed him, and it was chaotic during battle, so I probably misunderstood what I saw. Bullshit! Absolute bloody bullshit! He and his father keep saying the paintress is the solution, not the problem. But I don't buy it anymore. I think they're lying about what happened to Expedition Zero. Somehow, everyone else died, but they walked out without a scratch. It hurts to think he'd betray us. But nobody ever expects to be betrayed. His mistake, though, is thinking his charm is sufficient to sell his lies. We'll take him tomorrow night. Claude, Louise, and Dion are no fools. They saw what I saw. We will get answers. And if he is a traitor, then he will share the fate of traitors.
Okay, so this is why Verso stopped returning to Lumiere and what he was talking about when he said he was betrayed before. I can't blame them for feeling uneasy about him, like seeing him get torn in half and then he just shows up okay. And with how him and Renoir are defending the paintress, that would definitely like seem very suspicious, like they are puppets of the paintress somehow. It's interesting that it doesn't say when. Well, I guess it has to be pre-84 because Verso had said the early expeditions were all just trying to rescue people. Though I'd been under the assumption it was a little bit later than that he had been betrayed, but he never did give a timeline, so it tracks either way. I still want to know more about Expedition Zero, because I don't remember them talking about it too much. But it sounds... I know he did a little bit when he, in the same conversation, where he was like, the early expeditions were all just trying to find people. But I want to know what happened to all those other people that he was with. Presumably they all died. But like what happened? How far? What was the... Because I imagine they would have had to get pretty far. We saw their flags in the monolith. So I'm just wondering, like, what was the end? What was the last, like, where everybody died?
Foolish.
Oops.
I'm embarrassed.
Sheesh. It's not too much.
That's more like it.
Oh my god. How are we
Look out. On me.
Okay, so I'll have to remember whenever I see the guys with the lamps, then I'll really need to be sure to bring stuff that can cleanse status effects. Looks like there's another journal over there. Wonder if I can sneak in with SKA. Can I just...
Well, that will help.
Oh, okay.
I miss you. I don't have the right to miss you, but I do. I wish I could talk to you. Tell you. Fuck. I don't know what I would tell you. Just ask that you forgive me. Julie. Forgive me. I'm not a traitor. I'm not. I'm trying to save us all. But you're right. I am a coward. I'm a fucking coward. You deserved to know why, but I couldn't. I couldn't face you properly. Not, and still do, what had to be done. Papa believes you're Clair's creation, and even if you're not, we can no longer trust you. But I think you just wanted answers. Why? Why couldn't you just let it go? Why did you convince them to abduct me, interrogate me? No. Fuck, I shouldn't say that. You thought I was a traitor. You were doing what you thought was right, just like we are. I swear to you, I'm doing what's right. I should have known when you started questioning things that you wouldn't be fooled. But how could I even explain? You'd have thought I'd gone mad. Doppelgangers. Canvas worlds. But Papa's right. We can't take the risk. Too much is at stake. It had to be done. It had to. Clair already took our sister. If we want to save our family, our world, our people, we can't take any chances. And once we free Mama, she'll bring you back. It won't be forever. I promise. I promise. We deserve to live. All of us. We deserve to exist.
That was so good. So I think this was done very shortly after Julie's journal, probably like a day or two afterwards, because I don't imagine the interrogation would have gone on very well or would have gone on very long, especially if he was still allied with Renoir at this point. I think like if he couldn't take them by himself, Renoir would definitely come in and help him. But then it sounds like, what was... So around this time, Clair was already putting in her own creations. But as far as we can tell, she doesn't really put in people. She's been doing normal Nevrons. I wonder if this hints that maybe she did, like, create people before? And then they said, Clair already took our sister. So I'm not sure what exactly that means. Unless she got rid of their Alicia, but then she was brought back somehow. Because Alicia, the painted one, she had that monochrome color scheme. It was all black, white, gray. And the only times we've seen that sort of color scheme is in the painter's workshop with the white Nevrons, and then I think usually whenever Maëlle is like having an out-of-body experience. Like that one time Renoir kind of pushed her out of her body right before, or I think right after Gustave died. And I figure if Aline had recreated her family, then she would have made Alicia like look normal? I don't know. Because they said Aline made it so that Verso didn't die in the fire, but Alicia had, or she had been injured at least. And then Renoir has been saying that the painted Renoir was saying that if Aline, or implying that if Aline died, then Alicia would be gone also. So I wonder if that means then that Aline came in, she recreated her family. Questionable if Clair was part of that recreation or not. then Clea came in, got rid of Alicia, and then maybe sometime after the fracture, Aline created Alicia again, but she was imperfect. And then she was the only thing. She would have to be imperfect because Verso didn't Gamage immediately. And she's one of his oldest creations, I imagine. But Alicia, in the letter, it sounded like she knew as soon as Aline was gone out of the canvas, then she was also gone. And it wasn't... I mean, because she is... I don't know. I really want to know more about what that all means. Clea took our sister. And then at the bottom, once we free Maman, she'll bring you back. I guess that would make sense because she's not the one that's causing the Gamages, it's the real Renoir. So she would probably want to put everything back to the way it was. Maybe even to the extent of putting Lumiere back where it was and like fixing the entire world to make it the way it was before the fracture. But now she's gone, the canvas has been hidden, and she probably... I don't think Maya wants her back. So it doesn't have to be up to Mael. Oh, let me get out of here before I run into that guy. I'm glad I was able to get that though. Oh, I didn't notice. And then that last bit at the end where he says we deserve to live, all of us. That kind of touches on like... So I've said before, I don't like when stories will do this thing where you're in one world and then you learn later that, oh, this isn't the real world, there's another one, and the whole like story you went through is just an imagination or somebody else's creation. Because normally, to me, it feels very like once you're out into the real world, then it feels like everything that happened before doesn't really matter as much, or it can just be explained away. And the impact feels a lot lessened. But I feel better about it in this story because it does still feel... because it's like them rallying against their creators. And that last line is kind of part of that. It's like, we do exist in some capacity and we deserve to continue existing. And that's also what like the expedition is all about. To continue existing and make sure there's a future for them. And it also helps that in the real world there is still magic and all that stuff, which makes it feel more like this world feels a lot more real, because they are actually giving life to these people. It's not like a dream or anything. It's there's very tangible consequences. Okay. I wonder what the intended level for this area is gonna be. I'm sure it's like crazy high. So even once I get all the pieces, I shouldn't even think about trying until I get way more levels. I don't think we ever got anything for the carousel, but I'll go back and check. I'm not gonna mess with these guys. Oh, didn't I do this earlier? I wonder if at that point I hadn't had the ability to break the stumps and I need that first. Oh, that's Sophie's hairstyle. It's kind of jarring to see her with red hair again. I'm pretty sure, yeah, she has it. Okay, they all have it. I wonder if Julie was the person that Burso was thinking about at the graveyard. I felt like it was more like someone from Expedition Zero. Maybe it was her. And then there was somebody that SK was hinting at before in an earlier conversation, but they never named. So I could have been thinking about her too, then.
What have we here?
Second chance is really good. Of course it's 40 though. I would have to remove some though, because I don't think I'm ever gonna get to 40. Can maybe get close. Oh, I meant to switch it.
Brings back memories.
Why?
We lived on this mountain together for some time.
Romantic. Oh, lovely.
$51.
Taromo tasusu makoroto. Sito lampe obana. Urekawa wila fosu yerito. Tiro lo fotu poki solero.
Remember those stalactites, Monaco? Aren't they terrifying?
I guess this is the source of his fear of stalactites. I don't know if I want to get too far. 'Cause I'm guessing if we go to the top, we might fight those stalactites. And I don't want to get all the way over there. Just have to turn all the way back around anyway, because it's above my level.
Useful.
We still don't have the journal for Simon, and I wonder now if maybe he's going to be one of the people from Expedition Zero, since his journal is before Julie's. Definitely gonna have to end up doing another sweep of the continent before getting to Renoir. I don't know, I kind of wonder if I should even be taking all this time. They made it sound pretty final, but I don't think it will be, unless it's sort of like those quests that it's leading towards the end game. It's not actually end game. So once you're in, you're kind of locked.
Flashing through the sky. Hang on tight.
Flying manner?
Flash through the sky.
It's funny, I was complaining, I guess, earlier about how it felt too overpowered for Visage and Serene, and then after that I feel like so underpowered now. It's like, oh no, I've grinded too much. No, oh, I've actually grinded too little. Thanks. Chroma Maestro. Cleo then. Man, and all these areas seem to have lore on Clea, but there's no way of making it through here. No, I think... Definitely gonna have to go through the monolith, like the entire thing, all over again. See how far that gets me. And then figure out where the next best areas to start grinding are. There's so many interesting areas, but I don't want to like struggle to make any headway through them. Oh, this didn't even pop up on the map. So glad I caught it. So I was actually going this way.
Here we go.
What is up there?
Flashing through the sky.
Is there no other
Oh,
orbs in the sky except for the one behind the monolith?
here we go. Flashing through the sky.
This way first. Actually, what is that?
Hang on tight.
Probably another dangerous area. What is this? Nothing? Oh, it is
Flashing
something.
through the sky.
The chosen path, huh?
Flashing through the sky.
Hang on, I want to see this one first. Oh, this is... Oh, great.
The sacred river. Monaco. Should we? Right. Not yet.
Oh, maybe he meant... He was talking about putting Noko in here? Oh, there's a special one over there. I feel like this has to be story related. Just the fact that there's all this chroma here and they offer it, or the Jestrals offer it, like, it's gotta come up at some point. Not just for reviving Noko.
Come fosse mato malo.
Oh, okay.
Oh well. Oh well.
Shit, I knew that was coming. Definitely feels like I should start focusing more on agility. I think, yeah, he's my fastest. No, Ciel's my fastest, but even then, he's not. His agility isn't much worse than hers. And they had so many turns.